say you were opening a new restaurant. What 3 things are you mostly gonna like? What 3 things you want on the menu? Like, what are you gonna put on the menu?
That is a good question. The 3 things I want, and I know you know. Okay. Some kind of like hamburgers. Can it be multiple things like in the same category, like hamburgers? Not just a hamburger, but hamburgers.
No, you're only allowed to have one.
You can only serve one hamburger in the menu.
And then it's off the menu.
Okay.
3. There's 3 items. First 3 people to get there. All right, and then after you sell those 3 items.
Sorry, we're not a restaurant anymore. We just we don't have food.
We don't have food. Okay, so I would want hamburgers. Hamburgers. Hamburgers, sushi, and man, but what is the third? Because meats.
If you
What's
look,
hamburger?
Okay.
What is a hamburger?
No, he means a steak.
Hey, but it's got
Okay,
lettuce,
if you like watch
vegetables.
Okay, look, if you watch like maybe a minute and a half before this, I literally listed steaks, sushi, and hamburgers. I said it all. Like, that's exactly what he said because I know Uriel.
Hamburgers.
I know Uriel.
I love those things.
Oh,
No. I'm gonna change. No, I'm gonna change sushi to Chinese.
My top 3 things, obviously, like kind of Uriel said, Chinese food. Part like with sushi because I love sushi. If you know me, besides Japanese, yeah. If you know me, I just love sushi and all that stuff. I order Chinese food all the time. I'm a pop punk kid. I like pizza too. I'm a pop punk kid too. I know a lot of these. Pretty sure Knuckle Puck will be featured in my restaurant.
What's Knuckle Puck?
So UTT Talks is turning into TT Talks.
What's Knuckle Puck? Bye.
So this channel name will be changed from
Real
UTT.
friends? Psych.
This channel will now be called TT Vlogs.
Yeah.
Okay, but Knuckle Puck will be featured. And the last thing, I'd have to say, I want to go a little bit extraordinary. I'd have to say snails.
Escargot, just snails.
Escargot.
Just snails. Will they have like a French flair to it?
Yeah, velvet French flair.
Did you just give up?
I'm wondering.
You said flair.
I'm sitting here wondering if you tried to say that with a French accent. Okay.
French flair.
Alright. I had a really good one. I hope it's still here.
Did it just disappear?
No, it just went to the voids of the internet. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
This is a really good one. Are you guys ready? This is probably gonna be like the longest question.
Okay.
It's gonna be the last question.
Yeah, probably.
Are you still learning who you are?
Oh, hell yeah. I know I'm still learning who I am.
Hell yeah!
Damn right.
I know for sure I'm still learning who I am because like I'm always changing. If you know me, I change the way I like.
Yeah.
I change my hair. I change the way like I style.
Yeah, that's true. He's had like 5 different haircuts.
Yeah.
Maybe that's 5 different styles.
Yeah. So it's like I'm still trying to figure out who I am as a person. Like I think I have some of my views down, but it's like one of the things I've heard, and I know this isn't true, but it is true for some people. It's like once you hit the age of around 30, that's who you are.
You got that from the Childish Gambino special.
I did?
Yes, that's exactly what
I did get it from there. But I thought about it and I was like, that is kind of true because like everyone I know above 30, it's like it's so hard to change their minds about something. Some people you can, so obviously everyone's different, but like definitely I'm still finding out who I am because I'm always changing my style. I'm always changing some of my views and everything. Because like sometimes I go from hating like I love the news and everything, hearing political issues and all that, and I used to think about one thing like, oh, this is the right way, and then someone tells me the different way about it, and I like that more. So I'm definitely still changing as a person because I'm only 16, you know. I'm not who I feel right now. I still have a lot. I still need a lot of time to find who I am.
I mean, no, I'm just saying. I mean, I guess I will be next if you insist. I feel like if you say that. Yeah, I know who I am, and you're 16 years old. I feel like that just isn't
because I've said that to myself in 8th grade. Like I said, I like who I am right now. I don't think I'm ever gonna change. And if you look at me from 8th grade right now, you probably besides that hair, you probably wouldn't recognize me. Honestly, I've changed
Like,
so much.
The thing is, like, I changed my style a lot. Like, I go from dressing like I am now, which is something I do like, and something I probably will start dressing like more. And I just dress like a complete skater, wearing hoodies and like I still wear Vans, hoodies and like all that stuff. And then I dress like polo. Like I changed that. I just changed a lot.
Can I add something real quick?
Yeah.
When we say our views, I think it's like we're also saying our outlook on life.
It's not. We're not. When we say views, we're not talking about strictly political. Strictly like.
It's just how we wake up in the morning and how we feel when we wake up.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like
like some of us might feel like, oh, I'm happy to be alive, but some are just like, man, like I want to go back to sleep, or like I don't want to wake up today, I don't want to do anything. So it's like we're always changing that, because like if you look at me from like middle school to now, I've changed like the way my outlook on life and everything, like the way I feel happy about.
I used to wear jean shorts.
That's so random.
That's an amazing example of how much I've changed.
Yeah,
Okay,
my name is Tyler Bowles, and I'm an addict to jean shorts.
To jorts. I love jorts.
I love jorts.
And okay, so Tyler. Okay, so there's. Oh my god. Okay, so Tyler, I can tell Tyler has changed because I have to say 5th grade, I think it was, he ran for president. He ran for class president.
I ran for vice president.
Vice president.
And I won.
And he won, and he got up in front of like the whole announcements and said everything. And now,
which is the whole school.
The whole school, and said everything. And now, like, no offense, like everyone gets anxiety, everyone feels like that. But I feel like we changed to where we barely can talk.
I can't like. Whenever I'll be sitting in my chair in class, even just for the stuff that everybody in the class does, like
goes up and gets a paper.
When the teacher calls because he got done grading like my test or something, he's like, Tyler, come look at your grade. I can't like, I'm shaking as I walk, even though like nobody's looking at me. Like I know nobody's like, oh, this kid's walking to the teacher when he called his name.
Yeah.
Like I know nobody's thinking it's weird. But I always feel like the way I'm walking is weird, or my arms are swinging too much, or my arms are like too far away from my body. I always think there's something weird with the way that I'm walking, so I think people are laughing at me. And I don't know if it's coincidence or people actually are laughing at me, but every time I walk up, it seems like people are laughing. And I don't know if they're like talking to each other and like laughing at something, or if they're laughing at me. So my face gets really red, and then people start laughing at me because my face gets really red, and it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy.
And like the way you said that made me think like, I think anxiety and stuff like that, like, comes from like, because every time we look at someone, like, let's say you're sitting in the mall and you look at someone in the way they walk, it's like you start judging them, and then once you're in that kind of spotlight of going up and getting your grade from a teacher, it's like you unconsciously think that everyone's doing the same thing about you.
Yeah,
they're having that, like, even though it's so small, they're probably going to forget about it after class. It's just like in that moment, it's hard because you feel like now you're that person walking and everyone else is judging you.
Well, because
everyone hates that.
For me, I feel like because there's this thing called it's called protagonism. That's what it's called. It's everybody thinks that they're the protagonist, that they're the the center of the story. They're the person who the story's focused on, and everybody thinks that. So it's obviously not true, because not everybody can be the person of the story.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'll sit here and I'll be thinking, like, I'll be looking at Uriel and I'll be like, his eyes are far apart. No, that's not true. I'm just like thinking something to say. I'll be like, his eyebrows are kind of. And then I'll be thinking, and then like he'll be looking at me, like he'll be staring at me, and I'll be thinking like, oh, but he probably doesn't like notice any of my stuff. I'll like unconsciously assume that it's only me who notices other things wrong with people.
Yeah, who notices? Yeah.
I want to put a little emphasis on what Uriel kind of said. Okay, so he said like everyone will forget after class, and I want to give like a little bit of advice. If you ever have to talk in front of a classroom, everyone will forget after class. Don't ever fret it. Like, don't be so scared.
Don't fret it. Don't become a guitar.
Like, don't become a guitar.
Okay. Don't like be so scared and you can't do it. Like, I know it's hard. I've been through it. I took a speech class this year. Once it's over, it's over. No one will remember because everyone in the class has to do it. Everyone in the class has their own thoughts on it. And it's probably the same as yours. Everyone's probably nervous, but no one will judge you because they have the same, like, they don't want to be judged either. So no one, I don't know. You always think way worse than what it is, and everyone does it. And so I just kind of want to give that advice. Really don't be like scared of that because everyone will forget after class, and then life moves on. And if you just do something embarrassing after like high school or junior high, you're never gonna see those people again.